My name is Sharon Miller, and I am the owner of Flora, Adora Fibers naturally dyed yarn. So I'm a home health physical therapist. I was pretty worn out by all the traveling and paperwork, and I was trying to come up with an idea of something I could do otherwise, both to make money and something I'd enjoy. So I literally made a list of what I felt my skills were, and I came up with natural dyeing. I've always enjoyed crafts and making things. I used to sew all my clothes. I used to spin, make my own yarn through spinning. So it was something I got away from, but I really shouldn't have, or I just felt I had to come back to it. You don't come across naturally dyed yarns very often. They're pretty rare. I grow some of the dye materials, like you can use marigolds. This field back down here in the summer, it's just one mass of yellow, it's goldenrod. I have a tree over here, a cherry tree that fell down. You can use the bark. So things like that. It's a combination of foraging and growing. People like me tend to have yarns that are different than you would get at your local yarn store. You know, people know exactly where it's coming from. They know that I went out and picked this. I processed it. I dyed the yarn. You know, I did everything. I washed the yarn. I put the label on it. So they have a pretty good idea of what it's been through. About 2 years ago, I got online. I decided I wanted to start a business. I got online. I Googled small business information. I came up with the SBDC. Holly at that time was going to be offering kind of an introductory course that kind of went through the basics of what you needed to do to start a business. So I went to that. I got the handouts. You know, she had a very good sort of step-by-step process. It's really, I guess, calming to know when you are in a pinch, you have questions about taxes and that sort of thing, there's someone you can contact. And if she doesn't know the answer, she has a network of people she can refer me to. So I would highly recommend going through the SBDC if you want to start a business and you don't have a clue about what you need to do. They can get you started and they can be with you through the whole process, and then not just once you actually start the business, but further down the road as you're still, you know, negotiating, navigating, being a business owner. It's given me support and help that, one, I guess I didn't know I needed initially, and two, I'm glad that I have it. I would not have gotten off the ground without their help. I mean, just the basic steps of what I needed to go through to start a business.